night at the beach. You know what I mean? We should plan a boys beach hangout sometime.
Maybe we should be doing that every month.
That would be great.
Like
we can work
let's
it
think
out.
about it.
That's right. Good to see you, man. What's happening?
See you. I have two stories today. One about courts, the other one about relationship. Which one should I start with? Court and relationship.
Can you do away with the court? Because we are still chopping love. We are still chopping love.
You see, relationship and matters of the heart are always on my heart.
That's good.
So this is something that Jacinta, comedian, said on Showbiz A to Z over the weekend. You know that thing about when you are in love with somebody and the person says, because of this job that you do, I don't want to have anything to do with you again. So imagine maybe you just go and introduce your woman to or your man to your parents. You might be a comedian. How do we say that in Chi?
Bele.
So Jacinta was talking about challenges that she faced with her relationship. So there was this gentleman who she was going out with, and all of a sudden this gentleman said that this is your comedy thing. You see, like, Juman, beside they love you, but the comedy, no, it be the problem. Take a listen to Jacinta.
But I pray to God every day to give me somebody.
That is a prayer.
Who would understand that this is my job. And I'm not saying I'm not willing to make sacrifices, but at least if I understand you too, you have to understand me. I've been in a situation where I've had to let a relationship go because he told me, this is your comedy. I don't want to say the rest of the thing he said. I just said, okay. And that was it.
That was it.
I don't have time to stress.
So have you now gotten somebody who understands the job?
If I did, wouldn't I be married?
Jacinta Okansi, the comedian.
But my question is, do the men also suffer this kind of fate?
The male comedian.
The male comedians.
I should think so. I should think so. But people should understand it's just a craft. It doesn't mean the person is. You see,
it's not
doesn't
serious.
have value or something like. You see, it's just it's an act. You see, creativity. You're just trying to be creative. Making people laugh doesn't mean that you're belly. Now let's go to court. So, about 2 years ago, Obrafo sued Drake, for picking Killer Cut, picking that particular voiceover, which was done by Nimanche Ayikwe for his song. And so Obrafo sued Drake for that. About 2 years ago, right? And he was demanding about $10 million. Now, Nimanche, who did the voiceover, came out during that time on Twitter saying that he owned the voice. So he should have been included in the suit. He wasn't mentioned. And he wasn't even contacted. Now, fast forward, Ni sued Obrafo and Hammer, who was the producer of the record. And today they went to court. But the story is that this issue has been stricken out from courts. And I had this conversation with Bobby Banson, who is a lawyer for Obrafo, and he was talking about the whole process, how they put together the claims. So according to Nimanche, Obrafo shouldn't lay claim to that particular voiceover. He has no right to take monies for that voiceover. Again, he is asking the court to bar them from using that voiceover for anything else. And then he sued Hammer again. Now, for Hammer, he said Hammer is directing that the second defendant, who is Hammer, should relinquish all works by plaintiff to him and submit a record of all plaintiff's works, including what second defendant has used on other works. So meaning that any record that has Manche's voice, that is owned by Hammer now, he should just relinquish that to Nimanche. So according to lawyer Bansing, it was wrong for Manche to have sued the two people with two different claims. That is why they struck out this particular claim in court today. But I spoke to an aide to Manche, who is Annie Usabuti, and Annie tells me that they're going to do their homework well, go back to court, and then seek justice. So
there's probably going to be an appeal or some of the sorts.
Yes, maybe just put together the claims well, maybe separately, so that they can just advance their cause. Yeah, so basically that's that. So yeah. This whole issue about Obrafo suing Drake, even the money has not come yet, but money is not in as of now.
But we need to find out the state of that particular suit as well.
Yeah,
the Drake suit.
I've tried speaking to people close to Obrafo, but they've been very tight-lipped regarding the particular suit. But we need to know how far that has gone.
Yeah.
Any updates on that? But in the meantime, the Manchester suit against Hammer and Obrafo has been thrown out of court. Doesn't mean that the merits are not really true or otherwise, because they did not even go into the merits of the matter because of the nature of the suit. So we're looking forward to whatever happens, whether Manche and his team, legal team, will go back and come again. We wish them all the best.
Killer cut, blood. Killer cut. Killer cut, blood. Remix.